Hi guys, my name is Mario. I'm actually in New Zealand, and I just want to talk to you guys about a couple of things that has actually happened in the last couple of weeks about the elections of the United States, and I've got a message for the people of America. I was in America. I was in your country about just 2.5 weeks ago, uh, just in Miami, and I was there for 10 days. The Lord sent me over to America, and He spoke to me about 11 years ago uh, about Florida, America, that I would find myself doing ministry work in Florida, America, and I actually went about 2.5 weeks ago, and this was 11-year prophecy that actually came into fulfillment. So I was in America for 10 days. Doing the work of the Lord, and in that 10 days, I had a dream while I was staying in Miami, Florida. I had a dream that in this dream, what happened was it was a group of people, an organization that had a message for a message for the people of America, and this message was a message that related to the people of America in a way that they wanted people to come over to them and join them. But it was basically the whole motive behind the message was to get enough people over, or to get all the people over to actually join them. And then as the people joined them, their whole motive and purpose was to kill them. And they had an agenda. And as I saw this in the dream, I was trying to warn as many people that I can not to go after these promises, messages, and it was a message that related to the people and caught them to come over. So I saw this, and these people knew that I was trying to warn people, and they were trying to kill me, and they were trying to chase me, but they couldn't actually find me because I was running and trying to warn as much possible people that I can. But then I saw a church in the dream also uh, welcoming people to come with a message. But at the end of the day, this church was also corrupt, where they had an agenda to kill people. And but their message was a message that was basically deceiving, and it was also a message that was it was really a lying message. But so, and I was praying about it, and the Lord was just talking to me about it, and He revealed a couple of things to me about the election, what's been happening with the current government that the United States have under the Obama administration, and also the Democrats under Hillary Clinton as their candidate. And then their message that God showed me was basically in this dream, related to the message but Hillary Clinton has an agenda, and it's not an agenda to build America and to bring America back to the place that America need to be for their citizens. And people were deceived by this message that she's bringing. But the other thing that I want to say this morning while I was praying, God allowed me to pray for the principalities to warfare against the principalities and the powers of darkness that has been coming against Donald Trump. And so it was to do with witchcraft. It was to do with witches that actually comes from Hillary Clinton's campaign and the people that she's with. And so I was praying, warfaring, and praying against the demonic spirits that is oppressing. And as I was praying, and out of that, God revealed to me that Donald Trump is going to be like a David, and he is like a David at this moment, fighting against a Goliath, and he will get victory, says the Lord, against all of these things that is coming against him. But as he fights against this Goliath, the opposition and the corrupt system, God says that he will gain victory and he will defeat Goliath. And David's spirit is upon him. And as he will defeat Goliath, God says that he will be anointed as king of the land. And God has already anointed, after this victory, God will anoint him as the king of the land, just as God anointed David as the king of the Israelites. God says that the people will come together in a way where they would see that God has given victory to this man named Donald Trump. And because he is going to be anointed as king of the land, God has always used a prophet to anoint a king. And we all know that Samuel was the prophet that God has chosen to anoint David as king. But David needed to defeat Goliath first. So we will see victory. And when we see this victory happen, then what God is going to do, he's going to anoint this man as king of the land. And it's a prophetic picture of being the president of the United States and being the king of the land. And so the other thing that also happened when I was praying, it was also revealed to me a prophetic picture of how the FBI has let Hillary Clinton off. And God was showing me, just as Pilate was a man in power, and when it came to the decision making of keeping Barnabas in prison, he presented Barnabas and Jesus, and the crowd said, "Give us Barnabas." And what happened was, Pilate, the man in power, the governor, he let the murderer off and set him free. And this is the same picture. The FBI is like a Pilate that let off Hillary Clinton as a Barnabas. And God says this is a parallel example of what has happened. But we all know when Jesus was crucified, he rose on the third day, and everyone that was living in that time could see that Christ was the true Christ that was sent to set everyone free. And everyone knew what happened, that Jesus rose on the third day. And so everyone's eyes was open. And this is what's going to happen with Donald Trump as they crucified him. They crucified him right through this whole process of the election campaign. The media has crucified him. Everyone that is against what he stands for and what he's been saying and the things that he wants to bring back into America and the things that he believes that will build and make America great again. They've been crucified him for this. But God says he will resurrect him. All of the things that he stands for, God will resurrect him and will resurrect these things. And once he anoints him as the king of the land, this nation will come back to a place of where they are great again. I'm out. From Prophets of the Kingdom, Mario Stores. See you. Bye.